Wow. So pennies on the dollar compared to what they
Pennies
could
on
have
the
gotten.
dollar. It was
Oh, that's
ridiculous.
such a shame. Such a shame. And they had some
Pennies from
seriously great
heaven.
microphones, right?
Yeah, and all those microphones went cheap. I mean, they flooded both eBay and Reverb. All of
Who is they?
NASA.
And just remember, everything we hear today is an opinion. Okay, yeah.
Right.
Who is who?
And,
What is your opinion of who they
It
were?
wasn't NASA per se. What they have contract companies, and they sold it under those contract companies. But it was NASA gear, and they had to
oh,
do it.
interesting.
Yeah, and so
So
I
they got let's say $100,000 when they should have gotten $300,000 probably, right?
it's a hell of a lot more than that. All those
Really?
1,100
Yeah.
microphones.
Oh, 1,100 microphones? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Wow.
it
That
was
sounds like a theme for a Broadway show.
Yeah, really.
it was ridiculous.
Speaking of microphones, so D feedback. Let's see. Anybody know what's going on with that? I set up my Nook to use Dante virtual sound card.
Oh,
So now I can go Dante in and out of it. But I tested the latency, and
it's huge.
according to my calculations, it's 5 milliseconds for the Focusrite. Right? Does that sound about right?
Yep. 4 to 5. If you go in and out, that's what everybody's been saying. That's what Robert said. You know,
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. And then
tomorrow
with
you're
Dante,
going to be there.
wait, and
Tomorrow you're
then
going to be at NAMM, right?
but then with Dante, 10
yeah,
milliseconds.
yeah. You had 5 for the Dante. That Dante are you using a soft grid card, or is it
Just
a
the no card. It's just plug, Dante virtual sound
right?
card.
Right. That's
You know,
software. You're adding
it's just
5
totally software.
milliseconds on top of it.
Yeah. So what do we think? Did I measure it right? Is that what we're all expecting?
I mean, I would confirm it with Robert, but
All I did was compare the uninserted channel to the inserted channel,
right.
and they both had the same signal on them.
But the only way I see everybody using Dante is that if they have the live server, you know,
Oh, okay.
you know,
And then what's the latency going to be with that?
it's
Well, it depends
I,
on what you set it at. You can go into Dante and turn it down into the microseconds depending on how fast your network is.
Processor, yeah. Well, your
Yeah,
processor.
yeah.
So I
well,
mean, what's the latency going to be when I have it in real world conditions? I wonder.
yeah,
Well, that's what I say. It's always different. It depends on your system. If you have a real simple system, you should be able to lower that till you
But I
see,
mean, but
in
it's going to
Dante
be a function
Controller,
of
there's a page you can go and look at the
right, of
latency.
course.
Yeah.
I put it down to the lowest amount the thing the system I'm using, but
right,
the point is that the system itself has latency that
right.
overrides that. And
Well,
Yeah.
so like
because
with the
Dante,
Now,
Waves live box, what's that latency going to be? Do you know?
well,
it'll be better.
it will be better. I know that I saw a post from Sully, but he was using Maddie. He wasn't using Dante, so that's the difference. But with
what did he
Maddie,
measure?
it was like, you
Like
know,
next to nothing, huh?
next to nothing
Okay,
latency
well,
wise.
I should have my Maddie live box on Friday, and then I'll test that out. Of course, I'm going Maddie to USB, so that's going to probably cause some
That you're going to
latency.
add some. Yeah, you're going to add some there.
Once I get to the digital console, then I'll go Maddie to Maddie. You know?
That's going to be your sweet spot.
Yeah, right. Who's here? Right.
Riley. Hey, you're asleep at the switch, Newman. You're asleep
Yeah,
at the switch.
So anyway, I look forward to seeing what the live box does, but I feel
yeah,
like I could use with my current setup with that Nook, I could use it analog for 5 milliseconds or Dante for 10 milliseconds. And frankly, for front of house, I don't think 10 milliseconds is way too much. It's just a little too much.
All
yeah.
right. I have an important question to ask you, Kenny. When people see you, do they use that Seinfeld thing of Newman? Or nobody knows it, no?
That's nobody has heard of that lately.
I,
Yeah.
I see Wayne smiling like he knows who Seinfeld is. Newman.
The phrase is "Hello, Newman."
Yeah.
Hello, Newman.
So when you put it in the live box, is it run as a VST? as opposed to running it
It'll run.
on the computer?
It is a computer,
Right.
so
The live
I'm
box
not.
is.
I'm not totally up to speed with what the live box is going to do necessarily. But it's
I'm
It
not
runs
sure what a
VST,
VST is, but I
and
see the difference
VST is
for
a
people
format of
talking.
plugins. VST is a
So,
format of plugins.
Well,
that's what I'm
tomorrow
asking is when you see the software, you get the software from um, what's from Devon,
Yeah.
right? So it's Windows software if you put it on the Windows Nook or the Windows whatever. But if you get it as a plugin, it's different, right? It's different software.
Well,
Same thing. No,
same thing.
Always,
Yeah.
it's always a plugin.
Okay.
Well, if my memory serves me correctly, and I can't say that it does, but isn't Devon and DFeedback going to be at NAMM when
Yes.
you get down there?
Devin just texted me like 2 minutes ago. Said, "Are you at NAMM?" Yeah, I said I'll be there tomorrow.
So,
Really? He didn't text me.
I
well,
guess.
there you go, Jan.
Hello, Newman.
You look.
That's
You look
all I
like
can say.
you're out of sync again.
I had nothing to do with it.
You're out of syncness.
I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I tell you, I'm innocent. No,
Yeah,
all I
it's
did
like
was
your mouth moves, and then later we heard you. The other way around, maybe.
See, you
You know
had
what?
it perfectly, and then you
I
had
didn't
to
do
play
anything.
with it.
I had to fuck it up, man. I had to fuck it up. That's the story of my
Are you on
life.
Wi-Fi?
Yes, and I have no
That's
choice.
why. Yeah, you're on Wi-Fi because I see your resolution going up and down, and when it goes down to 480 or whatever it is, that's when you get out of sync. As soon as you become clear again, you're right back in it.
Yeah, well, that's that's the challenge. In Thailand, when I'm doing this, I'm using fiber.
Yep.
It's good for you. Fiber is good for you
Why am I hearing everything so doubly?
because you're something is doubled. You got two different interfaces connected or
What the
something.
hell?
What are you doing?
What the hell's going on here?
The best
What did you do
I see
yourself?
what happened. I lost
Right,
my
5
audio
minutes.
to my
5
YouTube
minutes.
thing,
See, that's what happened.
to my iPad. Now I'm back,
See?
and now I think I'm back in sync.
So,
Maybe not.
Not yet.
Maybe not.
see, Jan,
Not yet.
it's the old adage is stop when it sounds good. Stop playing with the knobs.
That's right. That's what I believe. It seems good to me.
And no, you had to pull out your prop and play with your prop.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I got some interesting news for you guys. I am going to that I want to share with you because it's because of you that this news is relevant. Okay, so I just got this from YouTube, and I guess what I could do is I could share the screen. I'll show it to you. I'm not embarrassed to share this with you. Matter of fact, I'm kind of proud of this. Very proud, as a matter of fact. Allow
So you
and
got
allow.
booted off of YouTube? What?
No.
Oh, I know what it is.
Going to talk about how many subscribers? Have you made it up to 1 million yet? We don't hear you, Jim.
Yeah, now we've lost him again because his
Wi-Fi
internet
is
connection
weak.
is not doing well.
Yeah.
I think that's why. I think maybe he switched something when he turned on screen sharing.
No. Usually when it takes a long time for the video to load, it's a bad Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, well, maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't. All right, I'll just read it to you. Because now I should be back with you guys, right?
Yes.
Yes. It's Cox, man. I'm going to blame Cox. I don't have any VPN on, nothing. And I would say that, I'm paying $83 a month for Wi-Fi here, which isn't worth 10 cents. And yet in Thailand, I pay $33 and I got 1 gig up and 1 gig down. Here it's crap. I tell you, crap. And that's my opinion.
Be careful, you'll get disconnected. You never know if they're looking at the
That's right. Well, anyway, so in December, our YouTube videos were watched 34,994 times. That is pretty damn impressive. If
Thank you,
for
Devin.
a guy from where am I from? Las Vegas.
Queens.
That's it. And then going on,
you're no Mr. Beast, but you're doing a lot better than you used to be, right?
Yeah, of course. Well, we're up to 556 subscribers. Someone subscribed today. Those crazy
That's
kids.
amazing.
Those
That's crazy.
crazy
Wow.
kids. Yeah.
Like
So,
and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
So you just need
Yeah.
to be
Any-
bringing more people on like Devin. That's where you're getting your big audience. Because
Well,
we're all
that's
pushing,
one of the
we're
things.
pushing your video out there. Every time there's a question about feedback, I go, hey, go look up SoundBroker, just like Greg does. I see him all the time. He's pushing you. So
Yep, I just
we're all
copied that
promoting the hell out of
YouTube
you.
video.
Well,
Did
actually,
you?
the
I
Devon
never
one
watched.
is not.
I didn't never watch it. Did you guys talk a lot about the technical aspects of it?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah, from soup to nuts, man. Everything.
Robert did a whole presentation, and
That's right. I should watch that sometime, huh?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
my
I'm
father would
surprised
call
you
me.
haven't.
My father would call me an appliance operator. You know what that is?
Plug
It's
it
A
a
in.
washing
ham radio
machine.
ham radio operator that doesn't know what goes on inside the radio.
Ah, yes.
Okay. So, believe it
Appliance
or not,
operator.
I'm
I
definitely one of
really
those.
like the Devon show a lot. But his video only had 2,285 views, which is not as much as the rest of the stuff that we're getting because we're people are watching us. I mean, let's see. Kurt
How many did
has a clip.
how many did that console manufacturer from Europe get? What were their names?
Sound Tech, I think, right?
Yeah,
Soundtech, yeah.
Audio Tech, Sound Tech. Doesn't go
Sound
back
Tech
that
or
far.
Stage Tech? Stage Tech?
Stage
Did you have
Tech,
Stage
Stage
Tech?
Tech.
You had them on?
yeah.
I
Yes.
saw them. I saw them at LPS, and that was very interesting.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
very
they're coming
interesting
back
concept.
on.
The
They're coming
splitter
back on
thing.
because they have something new coming up, so that they're coming
maybe
back
it's the
on to share
splitter.
it with us.
Must be the splitter thing. The splitter thing was pretty interesting, but I really would like to drill them some more because after I was there talking to them about it, I realized that it's missing some things, and I hesitate to use it until it's got those things.
Talk to Ken.
Well-
Talk to the other Ken. Ken.
And
Ken
Porter, that's
Porter
right.
is a big
He invested a lot
supporter
of money
with
in
them.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said Spectrum bought a lot of this stuff already. I was like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me? Really? It's not even available yet, but he bought it.
Yeah. Well, Ken was on when they were on our Zoom call. It was from Ken's office.
That's
How
right.
about
They'd
that?
come to visit Ken, and he set it up. So, but they're
I'll
coming
have to
back
check that
on
out.
to talk about their console. Also, we have Sennheiser coming in talking about Spectra. We're gonna have Alan and Heath in, which all of these things I'm firming up when I go to NAMM. I mean, I'm going to be going to these guys and getting them to commit to doing shows. So then that way I could promote the shows in advance.
Well, I hope y'all take a whole bunch of pictures because I'd love to live virtually from it because honestly, I can't afford it, and plus, I do have work here in February, so nothing big, just small local stuff. But hey, a gig's a gig, you know.
That's for sure. A gig is a gig.
I saw the Sennheiser presentation at LPS, and it's definitely very interesting, but it has its own drawback, good and bad features. You know who you need to get on? You need to get on Sound Devices. You familiar with those mics?
Oh yeah, they have mics. They also have splitters and preamps.
They've also
Alex
got a bunch
Lindsay
of
got
The
everybody to have.
the wireless mics though are where it's at. The Sound Devices wireless mic system. So if you had Sennheiser one week and Sound Devices next week, both talking about their wireless mics, that would be killer if you ask me, because people
What
would
about
get to
Shure?
compare
Should we
them.
get Shure involved as well?
Yeah, Shure is just like an also ran compared to them.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. What
but-
about electrosonic?
Remember, everything you hear today is an opinion. Do your own
That's
research.
right. That's right for sure.
What,
But yeah, Shure. I mean, Shure is definitely making great products as always, and they will dominate the live sound business. But when Sound Devices catches on, watch out because it's pretty serious. And another one, of course. What do you think, Greg? WizzyCom?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. WizzyCom is coming up the ranks.
Coming on
But
strong,
they're
right?
just like Electrosonics, so they're both Cadillacs. You
Yeah,
got to pay top dollar for that stuff.
But WizzyCom is owned by DPA, is it not?
I don't know.
I don't
I'm pretty
know.
sure. I'm pretty sure it is. and then Sound Devices is owned by the same company as Digico. So
Right.
it's they both have really big marketing muscle behind them. So if you
Isn't
can get those
Digico and
on,
Allen
that'd
and
be great.
Heath and Avid and
Yeah,
all
Yeah,
it's
it's the
all
the
whole
one.
thing
It's all
through
one
Alternex or
Digico.
whatever it
umbrella.
is.
Yep.
I
How do you
also
spell
saw
WYSICOM?
Ha, how do you spell it?
WYSICOM. Maybe 2 M's. I'm not.
Could you sing it?
Shit, I gotta get going. So David, I'll see you tomorrow. David, can you hear me?
What?
I was wondering if David
I'll
can
let
hear
him
me
know
because
you
I
when he
gotta go.
wakes up. I'll let him know you said something. All right, don't
No,
worry about
he's
it.
there. He's in the dark.
Hey,
So he's
listen,
in the
before
dark,
you
and I
go,
don't think he's listening.
I gotta get going.
Have a
before
great
you go
week,
though,
Ken.
before you go, one thing I will say, I just heard from Chris Cruz, and evidently there's a bunch of problems going on in the Pacific Palisades right now. He's reporting that basically they've smashed his Ring doorbell cameras and ripped off his air conditioning, and they ripped off the hot water heater. What
Wow.
the hell?
Ripped off? What are you talking about?
Stolen. Now
Stolen.
they
From
ripped
what?
off the instant hot water
From the
heater.
bird down house or from the built up house?
From his house.
A little bit of water on the ground. They cut all the copper piping off and ripped out the wire.
Are you kidding
He's
me?
really
so there's
going.
Thieves, yeah.
that are looting the burned down houses. Is that
Right.
what we're talking about?
Evidently, I don't
Yeah,
know.
Oh my
You know,
God.
hey, we can get him on. I'll get him to come in and talk to him. See if we can
That's
get him to
horrible.
talk
That's
about
horrible.
Yeah,
Well,
that's horrible.
on that sour note, I'm gonna have to get going. But thanks a lot for the company, you guys. It was great to see you. I'll
it. All right,
see
are you
you
going to be there
tomorrow,
on
David.
Friday?
No, I'll only be there tomorrow, Thursday only. Okay.
Then I'm not going to see you.
Friday.
But listen, what
But
are
if
you
you want me
doing
to sell that
Friday?
guitar, I can take care of it. I'll be at home. You could bring that guitar to my home.
What are you doing on Monday?
Next Monday? Next Monday?
Okay. Yeah.
Good question. Let me look.
So what did Greg have on there before?
Well, when they were talking about those were my holy shit glasses, That's
Holy
They're great.
shit.
They're great.
So,
yeah,
so,
it is. Put them on.
so-
Anyway,
so speaking of latency,
What's
this
that?
year,
An old motherboard?
no, it's the one out of my computer that I'm using now, but it was very latent. It didn't go.
It's very
you're
late.
rebuilding a
Very
computer.
latent.
I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I got the parts from the States.
Take care, Ken.
See you, Ken. Have a good week.
Very good week. And that's it for that. What else we got to talk about? All right. All right. So, where is everybody? Everybody's at NAMM. That's where everybody is. Everybody's at NAMM. I'll be there too. I'll probably broadcast from them as well. Why not?
Yeah.
It's so
you
easy
should.
these days. It's
Either
so
that
easy
or just
today.
record it, and then you can always voice over it back in the hotel or something.
You're so smart. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, I'm not. But cool.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let me see
I
here.
got to tell
Okay.
you, the cool thing that happened to my niece and nephew. They live here in St. Pete. They both went to IU. Okay, and they were going to go up to the Peach Bowl, but their youngest daughter got the measles, and then it turned into pneumonia, so they couldn't go. And so, and then this wonderful gentleman on Instagram, after she got better and everything, gave the whole family tickets to the national game down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. They went down there. They had a wonderful time. The whole family was there. Just it came out of the blue. So just it's an affirmation that there are more than trolls on the internet. There are good people on the internet, and his name is Kirk, and I won't mention his last name, but I just want to say thank you for doing that. You restored my faith in the internet for a bit, and my relatives had an amazing time. So,
Hey, do you know whether they used defeedback on the referee mic? Because I spun
yes, they
past that,
did.
and I heard like the first call, and I was like, they're using defeedback in that
Yeah,
stadium.
they
It
are.
sounded great.
Yeah, they are. They are. I mean, that has spread through the stadium. You know, because all the stadium, NFL stadium people, they keep track of what they're using, tech guys, and it spread. I know it's been used in several stadiums. I'll just say that. I know for a fact in Tampa, and I've been told. So it's definitely going to be used in the Super Bowl. ATK is doing the Super Bowl, so probably Drew or Pat will be there, and and it was also used. I also saw it was used at the Golden Globes. So I mean,
How
it's
do
a
you
great.
know that? How do you know all of this? Oh, wise one.
I I look at the groups and people send me information. I here around here when people want to know about D feedback, I get a text.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. The town
Yeah.
crier is here. Yes.
No,
Yeah, if you look at the
I've been around
Facebook,
here
if you
for a
look at the
long time.
Facebook group, Greg's on there a lot. He's answering a lot of questions.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's what I like about Greg Baker. You know, he is. He's on the Facebook pages all the time.
Yeah. So, well, I have a
Oh, I like
relative who
it.
works for Meta, so there we go. So,
Or in Truth in Advertising. But the reality is, are you following my personal page?
at times, yes. I don't look at it every day. You don't come up that much in my feed, so.
Well, that's, you know why? Because I don't post very much. Bo does all the posting in this
Uh,
family, and then what I do is
grab.
she tags me, and then
Yeah.
I
You
post it to our
repost.
site.
Yeah.
I repost it. I just accept the tag and I put it on my page.
You have one of
He's
those
really great at this.
You have one of those 360 cameras with the invisible selfie
Right
stick,
here,
don't you?
babe. I love it. I just got the new selfie stick. Let me see. Let me show you. Let me show it to you. It's very, very cool. It's right over here. Well, this is the old selfie stick. So you can see it's very small. It's very, very
Okay.
small. You can see how small it is, right? And it opens up. I think
Yeah.
it's 3 feet,
You won't be
and
able
it's
to get
very
into
light.
Disney with that, though.
What?
You can't bring selfie sticks into Disney. Too many people have screwed it up. Yeah, they extend their selfie sticks out like on Magic Mountain, and it
Oh, you're
whacks
kidding
into.
me.
Oh yeah, people. Oh, come on,
People are
I
idiots.
couldn't bring it into
Yeah, people
when
are
I went to
idiots.
visit the palace in Bangkok. They wouldn't let me use it. They didn't take it away from me, but they said don't use it inside.
Yeah, that's true.
But let me show you the new one. That's the new one. I just got it. It's brand new. It's called the Throw Pod, and it's a little bit bigger. Now you know how these work, right? It's the Throw Pod. What I like about this one, as you can see, this one has a 1/4 inch 20 on the bottom. So you could you could put it down on something. But then you have to carry 2 pieces. This one is called the Throw Pod. And you see that button on the bottom? Watch what happens when you're supposed to tap it on the ground, but I'll tap it on my hand. Oh, no. Okay. And God damn it. Oh, I'll do it on the ground. I can't do it on my hand. Let me see. What have we got here? Nothing. I'll use my head. No. So what happens is when you bang it on the ground, it opens into a tripod.
Just like a
And
Falcon 9 booster landing. You
yes,
ever watch?
yes. The only thing is, it doesn't look like a penis. I mean, but if you got a vivid imagination, it can. Or that's the Blue Origin. That's right.
Yeah.
So I'll just give you an example. The difference in size. There it is. The difference in size. It's just slightly bigger and slightly wider, but it still fits in the bag. Yeah, you can see it. I think.
Dan,
Slightly bigger.
you describing that, you know what it reminded me of? It slices, it dices, and here we can cut a pineapple.
The Veggie-Matic. The Veggie-Matic. Yes. You're right. It is the Veggie-Matic, baby. The Veggie-Matic. I had 2 of them, you know. I also had a lot of cocaine grinders as well.
Yeah.
I bought them for Christmas presents one year.
David, it's
But
not
And,
working.
better,
You're
right?
unmuted, David, but we can't hear you.
Better.
You gotta pick a different source for your audio. He's trying to talk. I can see he's unmuted, but he's not coming through.
well, let me see if I can unmute him.
No,
Yeah,
no,
David's not coming through.
He's
in the bus.
unmuted. He just has to pick the right audio source.
Let's see here.
You got to pick
Enhanced encryption is on. You are connected to the Zoom global network via data centers in the United States. Encryption, one exception. I don't know what that means, but what the hell? And then let's see. Custom live streaming is working, and personalized audio is on. So hey, this is Zoom.
He was talking about David, I think, correct? Yeah.
So David
just has
you got to change the audio to your iPod Pros.
And it's very dark where David is.
Well, of course, he's
still on the bus.
They have lights on the bus.
Oh, there he is. Now he's on the light. Yeah, but his
he's
AirPod Pros are not working. They're not getting. There's no sound coming from that microphone.
Well, what he needs is one of these whiteboards so he can write his message to us. You know. Whoops. Yeah, so he can write his message.
Just put it back to the phone and just talk to us through the phone.
Well,
yeah, he could.
The people in the bus.
Oh yeah, okay.
I wonder if he could hear us, David. If you could hear us, nod your head.
No, he's frozen right now. I think he's.
There we go.
I know. There he is, moving around.
There it is.
There he's moving around.
He's in a bad Wi-Fi spot now, though. It keeps freezing.
Yeah.
So I got to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner tonight. Tonight is
Las Vegas is your oyster. You know, you can always go to your favorite sushi place.
You know, that's it. Well, it's not up to me. You know, it's up to my wife what she wants to do.
You know what Robert turned me on to while I was there with Kenny Chesney thing? The Pepper Mill.
The Pepper Mill is insane, but it's a breakfast place, not a.
I know it's a breakfast place, but oh my God, was it good!
It's amazing.
I think it was actually better than the Blueberry Cafe, which is my friend Jason turns me on to. They have Blueberry Cafes up there, are fabulous.
Let me ask you something. What was the wait for you to get into the Pepper Mill?
I sat there. I got there early. I waited about 25, 30 minutes, and then, of course, Robert and Mary Jo showed up right as they goes, Fred. So they didn't wait at all. But I sat in the lobby about 20 minutes.
Well, did you walk into the lounge?
I did not get back to the lounge. They told me the lounge was pretty cool, but it was so packed. It was jam packed. I saw people crossing in front of me from where I was sitting, and they were telling me about the lounge, but I did not go back.
The lounge is just right by the bathrooms. The lounge is just right by the bathrooms. It's not a big deal. Anyway, David just came out, but he's trying to come back in. I can see that he's trying to come back in. But the Pepper Mill is very special in so many ways. But I don't know if you know this, but that is the only standalone building on all of Las Vegas Strip. It's single story building.
It's like that house in Up, right? Or what was the name of that? What was the name of that movie where all the corporations built all around them and they just refused to sell, and so they built all around them?
It's real life. It happens all over. You know, it doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. It does happen. Like, for example, the big story is when Macy's built their building in Queens, and was it Brooklyn, where this woman had this house, and no matter what they offered her, she would not sell. So they built the Macy's around her house.
Yeah.
But we had a friend, Al Siniscal, who owned A1 Audio at the time. This is going back. How many years, David, would you say?
Now you're
quite
muted.
A few.
Just got to unmute.
There you go, Dave.
You got to unmute.
Anyway.
Can you unmute him, Jan?
I can unmute him, and I will.
Yeah, there it is. Now
David, you're unmuted.
All right. I had to reboot myself.
There you go.
Anyway, Al owned A1 in 75 on the Columbia lot. So he had it for a few years before that.
So here's the story. So it was on the Long Prey, and across the street from Al's building, he had his parking lot. And it only had 10 spots. It was a very small parking lot. Only had 10 spots. And
19 spots.
19? I thought it was 10.
No, it was 10 on each side.
Okay, and that would make it 20, but who's counting? I'm not good with math, but I'm positive it was only it wasn't 19. But it doesn't matter. It was small. And right next to that was the bus station, and right next to that was the McDonald's parking lot. So that the bus station and the McDonald's parking lot. And it was really tiny on the map, really, really tiny. So the people that own the Pacific Theater, they sold their property to I believe they sold their property, right? Or did they decide to expand?
They expanded. The Cinerama Dome was Pacific.
Right. So they bought all the land around. They bought all the land so that they could build this big, big complex. Well, one day Al comes to work and his parking lot is sealed off. And it turns out that they missed that one little piece. That just one tiny little piece of land that they missed. And boy, did he make them pay for that one little piece of land. Because they couldn't build without that piece of land. They could not build.
When they built, they built a multi-level parking structure on that part of the block. And on the other part of the block is where they built the complex for the theater. And so the McDonald's stayed, but everything else was torn down. The bus was torn down. And because they built that multi-level parking lot, Al ended up with something like 40 spaces in that lot to pay for his 12 or 16 or 18 spaces that he had to give up, plus a lot of money.
Plus they gave him those two that they gave him what do you call it? They gave him office space as well, which he ended up renting to the DMV, if I remember correctly.
Right. There was big space in the multi-level lot that was unusable for parking, but they could use it for storage.
For office, they made an office building there. That's what it is.
Right.
All right, we got it. We got somebody right now coming to us live from NAMM. Hello, Kent Porter, our reporter on the street from NAMM.
I'm not in NAMM. I'm sitting in my kitchen.
Well, damn. Well, I take it back, ladies and gentlemen. There's no reporter from NAMM right now here in the room. When are you leaving for NAMM?
About 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm got to get packing here in a minute.
Very good. Well, I'm glad you came in. By the way, Stage Tech, right? Stage Tech is the console, right?
Yep. And networking.
All right.
Yes.
Because we were talking about that they're going to come into the room and show us their new product.
Yep, we're going to work on that sometime.
Ken Newman wants to speak to those people.
Hey, Ken Newman's going to be in Nashville March 7th, right?
I believe so, but I can't guarantee it. But he will be. We do know that on Friday he will be at NAMM. We have that on tape.
Do I need to find a seat for him to come sit next to you on Saturday?
No, he doesn't want to come back.
He's good. Yeah.
He doesn't want to be seen in the public with you, right?
Yeah.
No, he loves seeing in public with me. Are you kidding?
I got a feeling
he can't be seen enough in public with me.
Little slim because a lot of people they're predicting up to 2 feet of snow here over the weekend.
Ooh.
And so a lot of people have been changing their NAMM schedules.
Yeah. I'm there's Sunday here in Tampa. They're predicting we won't get snow, but we're going to get Florida cold.
You should get ice. If it rains, you'll get ice. We get ice all the time.
Well, they say Atlanta's going to get hit hard, but harder for them. For us, we'll be down in the upper 20s temperature wise, which in Florida is like, NEM.
Your alligators and lizards are going to die.
Yeah.
They say the iguanas are falling off the trees.
Yeah, the iguana last Thursday, the iguanas. It was raining iguanas, and because they stay up in the palm trees. It was more prevalent a little bit farther south of here. between Bradenton and farther south. But yeah, they're still alive, but they're stunned and they just drop.
Do you have
Mhm.
do you have bunyips?
I'm not familiar with that.
Wayne, speak English. Speak English, Wayne.
They live in creeks. They live in farm creeks, bunyips.
No, 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 we don't have them here. They're an invasive species.
They're
Like
very
pythons.
They're fictitious.
Oh,
They're,
okay.
that's what you got told if you're on a farm and there was a creek when I was a kid. Don't go near the creek or the bunyip will get you.
Oh, that sounds like
Yeah.
the snipe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the snipe. And if I was around Wayne, I would have sent him for a left-handed wind shifter many a time. I would have said, hey, get that left-handed wind shifter over here, will you, bud?
What about cootamundras? Cootamundries.
I've heard of that term, but
Yeah, well, Billy the exterminator went and got one the other day. I'd never heard of them ever.
yeah, I've heard that term. I think it was in a movie though. So
Are they real or was he making it up? He caught one though. Down there in.
Are there any more crocodile hunters where you are?
no,
You have alligators, don't you?
yeah, and crocs. We
Oh,
have
you do?
crocs.
Talking about Wayne, I mean, isn't that where it is? That's a dangerous profession, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
go there.
The other question is, how are the fire? There's a bunch of forest fires down there, brush fires going on. How is that? What parts of it? Where are they?
Where in Florida?
No, in Australia.
Oh, in Australia.
Because I was told they'd be somewhere outside of Melbourne, and I didn't know if it was near Wayne or not.
No, there's been nothing close here, but there's been quite a few in. There's been some bad ones though in Victoria, which is, like not too close to. Well, I don't know, and there've been some in South Australia. I think they're nearly all contained now, but there was some bad ones going on. There was quite a lot. There was enormous amounts of fires, and some really bad. There was a bad one near Adelaide the other day, but there was quite a bad one in the middle of Victoria.
What's the snake population in Wagga Wagga?
I've never added them up. Oh, you don't see
That's
that.
a perfect Jan response. Perfect response. I wouldn't expect a response like that out of Jan. So
Now, do you have a pet koala?
No.
No, but down the road, there's a koala park down the road. They're pretty. They look friendly, but I don't know if they are. It's a bit like them possums and squirrels and things. They look friendly, but they're not.
They're not?
No, koalas are not. Oh well, I don't know. I think no, I don't think they're very friendly. Well, they can
They
be.
keep to themselves, don't they?
Yeah, they eat all day, and they go to sleep.
Yeah,
and they sit up in the tree. I don't know how they don't fall out, but they're friendly.
Sounds like some people I know. That's it. Eat all day and sleep.
They're friendly looking chaps, though. The little koalas. They're very. It's like I mentioned once before, because the koala population, there's quite a koala population at Narrandera, which is about 100 k's from here, or 60 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And I went and where the servo that I used to go into all the time, I asked them one night when I was going, did you ever get any koalas walk up to the door? And they didn't say they did, but that's where they are. That's where they congregate, all the little koalas in the.
They probably know they don't have enough money to get in, so they don't have the cover charged.
I'll tell you what, though, and I might have mentioned it on one of the other shows, but here a while back, just after New Year's, I was coming home from a town called Tumbarumba, and which is up in the hills. I have never seen so many kangaroos. We were down to 60 kilometres an hour. We must have, and they just happily jump across the road. They don't care, and they try to outrun you. But we were doing about 60 kilometres an hour because we must have come across in a 20k, 40 of them, and they just sit there. And there was a possum, one possum, and there was one wallaby, and there was something else as well. But I've never ever, and I've driven that road a lot, I've never seen that many kangaroos. It was unreal, all sizes.
Now, what do the kangaroos do?
I've never asked them.
Well,
they
how do
were-
you know what they're doing? Maybe they're working for the state. Do they, are they working for the state?
I think they were having New Year's Eve party. I've never seen so many animals on that road in my life. There was just so many of them. Anyway,
I got to tell you, I love those nature videos. I just love those nature videos. It's like, it's amazing to me how perfect the nature comes together. It just blows my mind how together it is.
Speaking of
How
nature
one
videos,
species.
did you see the cow that uses tools? The first mammal that they've seen use tools besides chimps.
no.
There's a cow that grabs a broom and scratches his back with the pointy side and with the brush side, depending on what part of his body he wants to scratch. And they've never seen a mammal, especially a cow, do that. So the entire scientific community is like going nuts over this cow's ability to use a tool, because that's a huge shift up in evolution.
It's amazing. And not only that, now he's using power tools. He's got a saw, he's got a router, and he's going crazy, man.
It must have been
built
very
himself a
itchy.
new pen.
So David, where's the bus parked at? Where are you? Are you at the NAMM property? Or are you in the Disneyland parking lot? Or are you at a
No,
hotel?
this is an RV park because they got the tour bus here.
Okay.
So it's on Catella, and it's about a mile from everything. And there's a shuttle that goes from here directly to important places. So I'm spending 2 nights on the bus with the band.
Nice.
Cool.
And basically,
you're in
they're
the back
just
lounge right now, I'm guessing, because I saw your shot there. It looked like you were back with all the gear.
Yeah, they turned this into a little vocal booth. They're adding some tracks to the show. There's the microphone.
Ah,
And this is where we go to get on the phone because it's the only quiet place on the bus. But it's full of stuff. I mean,
Yep.
every inch of this is full except for this one little place that I'm sitting. That's it.
well, yeah. When I saw you, you were all the guitars were stacked in there.
Well, they're over here.
Ah, okay.
There's a bunch of them.
Yep.
And the
Very-
violin.
Yep.
There's a keyboard in my bunk. I have to deal with that.
I hate it when that happens.
Does the whole band travel on the bus?
Yeah. Yeah. There's 7 with me and 6 without me. And so all 6 came. Well, one of them flew. They all live near Nashville. The bus gets parked in Nashville. So George drives from Georgia to Nashville to get the bus. But Connor lives in Clearwater, the one of the guys. So he flew in today or yesterday. He flew in and they picked him up at the Ontario airport. But normally,
But who
everybody
drove the
travels
bus
on
across the country?
George.
Yeah,
Oh, so he
George,
flew
that
into
guy's
Nashville
amazing.
and then drove back.
Yeah, he parks the bus in Nashville and he lives like a 3-hour drive from the bus. So he drives to Nashville, leaves the car in the bus spot, and then they all meet him there except for Connor. And sometimes Connor will fly into Nashville to get on the bus, but sometimes he'll fly to wherever he has to go.
I thought George lived in
And so-
California.
He did. He moved to, he was in Lake Arrowhead. But about 6 months ago, he decided a couple of years ago, he wanted to move back east. And he went looking around for years and he decided on this area in Georgia where he could drive for 3 hours and have the bus in Nashville where everybody else is.
Would be North
And he
Georgia.
doesn't mind. He doesn't mind the drive. I mean, he's going to drive the bus for days. So what's 3
That's
hours to
unbelievable.
get to the bus?
Ken, what do you want to say?
Which bus company are they using?
No, he bought his own bus.
No, he owns his own Prevost.
Okay.
It's a beautiful
He owns
bus.
everything.
It works really well.
Yeah, it is. It's a perfect bus for this band. It's got a 12-bunk bus that has only 7 bunks in use, and the other bunks are storage and a closet and stuff like that. So it's made for 7 people, and we're 7 people. It's perfect.
Let me unmute you, Kenny.
Oh, I'm fine. So yeah, I didn't know what company he was tied to, if he had leased anybody or sitting with anybody.
No, he owns it and he takes good care of it, and he saves a lot of money that way. And
Back
he's a
in the
smart
day,
I
guy.
was supposed to take
a
it
lot
with
of
me
bus
today,
drivers
but I
owned their own
forgot.
buses, but they were
Yes, you were supposed
tied
to take
to
it
a
today
vendor.
on the appointment that you canceled.
Well, he drives the bus unless there's a really long drive, and then he has a driver who used to be the driver for Alabama. He's retired now, and he works construction with his brother. So whenever we need a long-term driver, Donnie flies out and gets on the bus, and George sleeps. But otherwise, George drives.
Very nice. Very, very nice. And
Yeah,
what about the maintenance? Do you guys all chip in and do the maintenance?
yeah. We change the tires, we do all that stuff. But where he parks it's in Nashville. So, it's bus central. So whatever he needs done to the bus gets done while it's parked in Nashville.
So you have a
Mhm.
cleaner come clean it every week?
Well, we keep it pretty clean. So on the inside, as far as washing it on the outside, I don't know how often he does that.
Usually around here, there's like cleaners that go by and do all the laundry and clean the bus and get it ready for the next trip.
Well, we kind of police it as we go, throw the trash out whenever it's full. And there's really not a lot to do. The bus is pretty self-sustaining.
Now, have you ever gotten a flat tire while driving in the bus?
Well, not with me, but recently he did have a flat. They were driving from North Carolina to Bow, Washington. It was a long drive, and they had a flat, and they had somebody come out and get it. It took them a half a day to deal with the flat.
So, in
But
other words,
generally,
they
he
can't
buys.
do it. He can't do it on his own. You have to have a
That's
crew come
never
out
going to
and do the
happen.
flat.
But he buys the top tires and he rotates them and he, changes them out all the time because it's just not worth it. And George has always spent top dollar. He's never cheaped out on anything. So whatever needs to be done gets done immediately before it goes
That's
bad.
excellent news. That's excellent news.
And
Excellent.
that's why it's such a nice bus. It is, when is it, like a 60s vintage?
No, it's 2003, I think, or maybe
Oh,
it's around 2000.
It seemed very old, but it is primo condition.
Yeah.
Is this which side's the steering wheel on?
They don't have a steering wheel, man. It's all electric.
The
It's
correct
an
like
electric
mine.
bus.
It's on the
He
correct
just thinks
side.
that he one of the reasons he likes this bus is that the engine
Lost you.
demands all the climate control things. It's just a raw engine that runs. He doesn't
Right.
have to worry about any of that stuff. Any of the
None of the electronics or any all that crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also pre-def too.
It's also what?
Pre-def.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's got a backup camera, it's got lots of stuff that you're supposed to have. It's just not it's like it's like 18 years old or whatever, 20 years old.
Does
I can't
California
imagine not having a rear view camera.
Does he have problems with California with it? Can he go
Is
into California without hassling?
Well, I couldn't hear you.
Well, yeah, of course he was. He lived in California,
Yeah,
but maybe not.
But you can't register trucks, buses, whatever in California that don't have
No.
the air filter stuff in it.
It's
Yeah,
registered
it lives
in Alabama.
Nashville.
It's registered in Alabama. And that may be because that's where Donnie, the driver, came out of, and maybe he was driving it more at the time. But anyway, it's an Alabama registered bus. So
All right, that's very interesting. That's very, very interesting.
yeah. And I mean the bunks are comfortable. The refrigerator is new. The microwave works perfectly. The coffee maker, they're very into grinding coffee beans and having good coffee. It's a regular lifestyle. And it's not overcrowded. 7 guys in a bus is not too many. 12 in a bus is a lot.
Yeah.
But 7 is pretty good. And especially if one of the 7 is driving, it makes it even better. So it's livable.
Well, when you get to where you're going into a hotel anyway, right?
Almost every time, yes. If we have to stop on the way because it's a long drive, we'll spend the night in the bus. But if we get to where we're going, it's always a hotel. And it's a Hilton Garden Inn or a Marriott Courtyard. those kind of hotels.
Very good. Now, let me ask you a specific question about your schedule. When after NAMM, and when you're leaving NAMM when?
I'm here Thursday and Friday. I'm leaving on Saturday. I'm leaving Saturday morning to go home, or Friday night to go home. And then next week, Charo has a show.
What, NAMM? No. When are you leaving NAMM? When?
I'm going Thursday and
Yeah.
Friday.
When are you leaving? When are you leaving NAMM, and where are you going from there?
Well, like I'm going home, so I'll be
When
driving.
are you leaving NAMM, and where are you going from there?
I said I'm leaving Friday or Saturday. I'm either leaving Friday after the show or Saturday when I wake up, and I'm going home.
What language am I speaking right now?
You're not hearing us, Jan. We're hearing him perfectly.
Yeah.
Are you not hearing us anymore? His skull things have gone dead.
Yeah, I mean,
Either
I
that
answered
or
the
his
question
skull
3
has gone
times.
dead, but you know.
Yeah, he's not hearing any of us, I don't think.
Who's not hearing us?
You.
Well, for some reason, once again, my earplugs switched over to my iPad. I'm saying,
Yeah.
why am I
David
saying
answered.
things
He
twice?
answered you 3 times.
I didn't hear it. I have to listen to the tape. All right.
I'm tired of saying it. Greg, tell him what I said.
He's leaving NAMM Friday after the show, but maybe there's Saturday, and he's going home, Jan.
Home where?
Home, LA, home.
So why are you on the bus?
So I don't have to drive back and forth in between going to the show.
Well, that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean,
bus is-
so George,
it's one night.
The
is
bus
George
is parked.
working?
The bus is parked at an Anaheim RV lot.
I understand that part.
There's
Is
a
George
shuttle.
doing any shows?
No,
Then
He's
why
here
did he
to-
come all the way across the country just to go to NAMM with the bus?
with the band and the bus. Yes, this is for the band. Well, this year, as it turns out, he's leaving the bus in New Mexico because that's the next gig. Last year, I don't remember where he had to put the bus, but it all worked out that he brought the band here to go to the NAMM show. He thought it was advantageous for them to experience NAMM and to talk to whatever manufacturers they wanted to talk to. So it's just a very generous thing. It's a very generous thing of him to do.
So from there, you're going back to Hollywood.
Right.
And when do you leave Hollywood for your next show? I guess that's with Charo, right?
That's the next weekend. The 31st, I have a show in Long Beach. No, in Pepperdine. And then about 5 days later, I have a show in Pepperdine. And then 5 days later, I have a show in Tempe. And then I join the band here in Cerritos in California. They'll have
There
done
you go,
2 shows.
ladies and gentlemen. Now you know where David is. All right.
What day are you
That's
going to
it.
be here in Tempe?
They have 2 shows that I can't do. They're going to be in New Mexico and in Arizona. And then they're going to be in Cerritos, California, and I'm going to join them again.
Oh, so
And
you're
then-
not
very
you're
good.
not here for the Tempe show.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I know. It would have been. If you want to come see the band, I'll get you in, but I'm not going to be there.
What day are they here?
Give me a second.
Because I leave on the 2nd.
And where are you going?
Tempe-
I'm going to Connecticut for the Olympics.
When is the Olympics
they're-
start?
Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Oh,
It's- I
no,
think it
you're going to
starts
be
on the
gone. They're
6th.
not. They're in Tempe on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I'll be
okay.
gone.
So the Olympics starts on Valentine's Day?
No, it's
No, it
before
starts,
that.
I believe, on the 6th. I'm going
Yeah,
to
I
Connecticut
misspoke.
I'm going to Connecticut on the 2nd and have a couple of days to get our shit together. And I think
Wait a
opening
minute.
ceremony is on the 6th.
No, let me correct myself. Tempe, Arizona is the Charo show, and I will be there. They'll be in Gilbert, Arizona, and Wickenburg, Arizona, and Tucson, Arizona. But I'll be in Tempe
With Char.
with Charo on the 13th.
On the 14th.
13th.
Okay, we're getting somewhere now. We are getting somewhere. I could see it. All right, very good. Let's talk about the Olympics. When is the Olympics? All right, and this is the Winter Olympic Games, And they're being broadcast from where?
Milan, Italy.
Up in Italy. And it's cold up there, I guess.
It's cold up there, and the venues supposedly are so far apart from each other that you're not going to probably be able to do more than one venue in a day. A lot of people like to bounce from venue to venue, but the way I understand it, everything is so far apart here, you're not going to be able to do it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Winter Olympics.
And plus, you're going down, if they're doing winter sports such as skiing, the roads are probably going to be filled with snow.
Potentially. I mean, I would imagine. I don't know. I'm going to be in Stamford, Connecticut, and I know when I was there for Beijing, it was cold and snowy. We built a snowman outside in the courtyard.
It's going to be cold in Stamford. 2 weeks from now. You're not going to. Don't bring your shorts.
I'm not bringing a single pair of shorts. I ordered extra long pants, so I am good to go.
Well, the weather outside is frightful. Oh, yes, there we have it. By the way, speaking of frightful and nothing about anything else we're talking about, did you read that Spotify is raising their prices again?
Everybody's raising their prices. Did you see that
Spotify is raising their price? Did the Netflix deal go through?
Supposedly, they took the offer from Warner Brothers.
Wow, that's going to be pretty amazing. So basically, Netflix is now going to have what? Warner Brothers? Is that how it works?
I don't know.
Is it
Warner Brothers? The whole studio, yeah, everything. But they're not. Did they modify their purchase? What's going to happen to their Discovery channels and CNN? So
don't know.
I know the biggest thing was for the catalog. They really needed a catalog and all the sustaining, like the Harry Potter and all the shows and stuff, the TV shows.
Yeah.
Well, there's so much to watch on Netflix. And, it's like, what's that, that Bruce Springsteen song, 57 channels and nothing on,
Yeah. But you know what? I don't know if any of y'all are Star Trek fans, but Starfleet Academy is on Paramount, and it's pretty darn good. I watched the first 2 shows. After we're done here, I'm going to watch the 3rd show. But if you like any of the Star Trek, there's Star Trek, Star Wars, left hand.
One of my favorite Star Wars is still number 4, where they save the whales.
Yep. Well,
so
as
Jan,
a matter of fact, in this, go ahead, David.
No, I was going to say, Jan, did you know Rick Compton?
Yes, I did.
Well, you remember who his wife was?
His wife was Gene Roddenberry's daughter.
Yeah.
That's right.
But she didn't have anything to do with Star Trek 4. I'm positive of that. So anyway,
no, not
moving
at
along.
all.
But they did have a nice boat.
But at any rate, if speaking of whales, in the 2nd episode of Starfleet Academy, there's a reference to that and to that whole movie in this TV show. I like it. Some people don't. I don't care. I like it and I watch it. So.
Well, I don't care what anybody thinks. As long as you like it, it's fine with me.
That's right.
As long as I don't have to watch it. That's it. Do your own research because you make it happen. It's your opinion and not mine. That's it.
Holly Hunter looked good as the captain, too.
Yeah. That's right. Holly Hunter, is the captain. So.
Well, speaking of Holly Hunter, did you know that they're going to be building a new sphere in Washington, D.C.?
Well,
actually, that had nothing.
That
had nothing to do with Holly. Nothing to do with Holly Hunter. No, it's going to be in Washington D.C.
No, it's in Baltimore. It's in Baltimore.
Did you see the
I heard the mini
picture that they're building 2, and they're going to be blue, and they're going to be each side of the Washington Monument?
Yeah.
Is that true?
No.
Yeah, they'll be blue. They'll look like blue balls, I swear.
Yeah.
I don't know what I meant by that, but whatever. Hey, that's a good way to end the show today. Anyway, hey, I can't believe it. It says DC 6,000 seats. It's a mini sphere, you know.
Yep.
But what do I know? What do I know?
It's
So
they're actually there's a casino very close to that has a 6,000 seat theater, but they've been only doing they've been doing because the typical casino acts like Foghat or name your artist from
REO Speedwagon, Fleetwood
yeah
Mac,
yeah
Journey, Boston,
Foreigner, Styx, yeah.
Dixie Chicks. I don't think they call the Dixie Chicks anymore.
No, yeah, the Chicks. That's what they're called now.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
right. All right. With that in mind, just remember you just watched 295 show. That's the show number 295 consecutive. Next week 296. Where will it be from? I have no idea. I don't know where I'll be next Wednesday. Probably back right here. I'm doing a lot of travel. Yeah, I should be back here. Very good. Anyway, anybody have anything they want to say to the world before we say goodbye?
Well, I'd just like to
in Palm
mention.
Springs?
Say again?
What's happening in Palm Springs? You said you're going there.
Nothing. I've got a cousin there. We're going to visit. I'm going to showboat Palm Springs. We were going to go. I was going to take her on the tram up to the top of the mountains if there was snow, but they say there's no snow. But I might take her there anyway.
You should still take her up there anyway. It's beautiful to walk around.
Oh, it absolutely is. I haven't been there in a while, but it is beautiful. Maybe my whole family will go up there.
Make sure you take her down to the date farms and get her a date shake.
We are only there we were going to go for 2 days. We had to cut our trip short because of my business schedule and this show. And so we're only going to be there we're going to be there Thursday till Friday morning. Friday morning, we get in the car. We're on our way to Anaheim. So that's the story.
It's right there. It's right there on the freeway. It'll only take you 10 minutes to stop in. Get her a date shake.
Date Town? All right.
Yeah,
I'll keep that in mind.
It's that big place right there by the freeway. It's huge.
Yeah.
I remember it well. I haven't been there in a while, but I do. I used to go to Palm Springs all the time. I loved it.
What were you going to say?
I was just going to say on a sad note, Rob Hurst, the drummer from Midnight Oil, passed away this week. And they were a great band.
What a bummer.
He only 70 years old. He's been crook for a little while. But I just thought I'd mention that because it's quite sad, and they were they still are a band, but he was a great drummer. He was a powerhouse drummer. And
hey, people are dying like flies around us, so be careful.
Yeah.
Stay away from the ointment. That's all I can say. Be safe, be healthy, take care of yourself, Wayne, especially you. Of all the people in the room, I have to say, please take care of yourself, we need you here for some levity. So you're killing me, Wayne. You're killing me, I tell you, you're killing me.
And it's country,
anyway,
it's country music this week too. It's country music in Australia at Tamworth. The Tamworth Music Festival's going off. And on top of that, it's very shortly Australia Day. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, remember, you make it happen. Remember to click the like button and share the show. And, hey, subscribe if you haven't already. Till then, you make it happen.